Hey cat lovers, and welcome back to another video. Every cat owner wants their feline friend to have the best life possible, and there are important guidelines to follow in the cat world. As you'll soon learn, to keep your cat healthy, happy, and safe, there are certain things you should never do. If you enjoy this kind of content, subscribe to the channel for more cat videos. Now let's reveal 21 things you should never do to your cat. Number 1. Force your cat to snuggle. As a cat owner, you should never force your cat to snuggle or spend time with you if it does not want to. Cats tend to be quite reserved, and they don't like being overwhelmed with attention. Many cats enjoy alone time and prefer to be left unbothered when sleeping or resting. To create and maintain a positive relationship with your cat, it is crucial to respect its boundaries and not force attention. If your cat is tense, shrinking down, or running away when you try to pet it, it does not want to be touched. There are plenty of other ways to show your love and affection for your cat without disturbing its personal space. If you provide your cat with food, water, safety, and most importantly respect, it is much more likely to be receptive and appreciative. Number 2. Let your cat play with yarn or string. Many cats will automatically play with a ball of yarn if given the opportunity, mostly because it sparks their natural hunting instincts. Some scientists believe the movement of the yarn attracts cats because it reminds them of the slithering of their natural enemy, snakes. However, string can be quite dangerous because your cat is likely to eat some of it. Yarn and string can wreak havoc on your cat's digestive system, sometimes causing the intestines to get tangled and knotted. This can result in serious corrective surgery and significant ramifications on your cat's health. That's why it's best to keep yarn out of your cat's reach in a secure place. As for your cat, there are plenty of safe, fun toys out there aside from yarn that are just as fun. Number 3. Let the litter box get dirty. It is incredibly important to keep each litter box clean. You should be scooping the box at least once a day. If a litter box gets too dirty, your cat may hesitate to use it, which can result in litter box aversion. After all, wouldn't you want to avoid a gross bathroom too? Aside from scooping, you also need to regularly change out the litter and wash the box with dish soap and warm water. If you have multiple cats, also note that one litter box is not enough. Experts recommend one litter box per cat plus an extra box. If you want to make litter box maintenance easier, you can always consider an automatic litter box. We highly recommend the Litter Robot, which is arguably the best self-cleaning litter box on the market. If you want to check it out, we'll have links to the product and our review video in the description box. Number 4. Declaw your cat. While many people think of declawing as a permanent manicure, it's actually a serious surgery that has mental, physical, and emotional consequences on a cat. In order to make sure the claws don't grow back, the end bone of each toe has to be amputated, which is 1/3 of a cat's paw. It is equivalent to cutting a human's finger off at the first knuckle. It can cause cats severe pain and gross deformities and is widely considered to be an extremely inhumane procedure. For these reasons, declawing is banned in several countries and certain parts of the US. With that said, you should never declaw your cat. Number 5. Punish your cat. Punishing your cat for bad behavior is never the correct response and will just result in a significant rift between you and your cat. Never use punishments like spraying water, yelling, making loud noises, poking, or hitting to correct your cat's negative behaviors. In reality, cats don't understand the concept of punishments, making them ineffective and damaging. Instead, rely on positive reinforcements to encourage your cat's good behaviors. Give your cat a treat and praise it heavily whenever it does a behavior that you'd like it to continue in the future. When a cat does something negative, ignore it. Your cat will eventually learn to associate good behaviors with rewards and will prioritize those behaviors over bad ones. Number 6. Remove meat from your cat's diet. Cats are obligate carnivores, meaning they need a meat-based diet. While vegetarian or vegan diets may be sustainable for humans, the same is not true for cats. It is incredibly dangerous to remove meat from your cat's diet, as it will lead to significant health issues and even death. The fact of the matter is that meat should be the main component of your cat's diet, and it cannot be substituted. Number 7. Feed your cat only dry food. Cats need to eat wet foods to make sure they are getting enough moisture content. Many cat owners find that their cats don't enjoy drinking water from a bowl or just don't drink enough of it throughout the day. To make sure your cat is getting enough hydration, opt for a wet food diet or a combination diet of wet and dry. Cats on dry food only diets can easily become dehydrated, resulting in symptoms like constipation, lethargy, and dry mouth and eyes. The best way to remedy dehydration in cats is to give it food with a high water content. Number 8. Free feed your cat. Free feeding is a popular feeding technique among cat owners that involves leaving the cat food bowl out for your cat to nibble on throughout the day. However, this can easily lead to your cat overeating and developing an unhealthy medical condition like obesity. You should instead feed your cat on a routine. If you live a busy lifestyle and struggle to adopt regular feeding times, consider getting an automatic food dispenser for your cat. Number 9. Give your cat bones. Unlike dogs, cats should not be given bones to chew on or eat. Consuming bones can be very dangerous for cats as they have trouble digesting them and they may injure their insides. If you are feeding your cat fish or meat that is not pre-prepared, ensure that it does not contain any bones. If your cat eats bones, it could end up warranting a devastating and expensive trip to the veterinarian. Number 10. Give your cat dairy. Contrary to popular belief, you should almost never give milk and other dairy to your cat because their bodies are not equipped to handle it. Most cats are lactose intolerant, meaning they have trouble digesting the lactose in milk. Sure, your cat might seem to love milk and cheese, but dairy isn't worth an upset stomach or diarrhea. That's why it's best to keep your cat on a lactose-free diet. However, an exception is goat milk. Since raw goat milk is unpasteurized, it's very rich in lactase, so cats can digest it. Number 11. Bring certain plants into your house. Many common houseplants are toxic to cats. Lilies, for example, are very toxic to cats if ingested. They can cause severe health issues and kidney damage. It is often not enough to remove the plants from your cat's reach, as cats are very good at getting into places where they shouldn't. That's why before bringing any plant into your house, it's important to make sure that it is safe for cats. Research the specific type of plant you are planning on getting and check verified sources like the ASPCA toxic and non-toxic plant lists to make sure that it is safe for your cat. Number 12. Let your cat get bored. Cats need to be entertained and provided with enough enrichment to prevent them from getting bored. Keeping your cat engaged is a great way to keep it happy and mentally healthy. Invest in interactive toys or puzzles. Cats love to exercise their natural hunting and tracking abilities, and there are plenty of ways you can keep them on their toes. Increase the difficulty of food puzzle toys and set aside some time every day to play with your cat. It's a great way to both keep your cat mentally stimulated and strengthen your relationship with your cat. Plus, most cats need about 30 minutes of exercise per day. Why not achieve that with daily playtime? Number 13. Shave your cat. Cats have hair for a reason, and it's never a good idea to shave your cat. Cats need their hair to properly regulate their body temperature and stay comfortable in various weather conditions. Whether for cosmetic reasons or to prevent shedding, shaving your cat will almost always be harmful. While some medical situations may warrant a shave, your veterinarian will be able to advise you on how to shave your cat in the least harmful way possible. Otherwise, it's best to avoid giving your cat any unnecessary haircuts. Number 14. Not brush your cat. In the same theme, you should never skip brushing your cat. All cats, both long-haired and short-haired, need their sebaceous glands stimulated. These glands secrete sebum into the hair follicles, which lubricate the skin and hair, keeping their fur shiny and healthy. You also want to brush to prevent knots, which can hurt a cat if it gets close to the skin. Regular brushing also prevents hairballs and dander and gives you an opportunity to inspect for fleas. As a general guideline, short-haired cats should be brushed about once a week, medium-haired cats several times a week, and long-haired cats daily. Number 15. Bathe your cat. Baths can be quite traumatizing for cats and they should almost always be avoided. Thankfully, cats are great at cleaning themselves. Our feline friends put a lot of time into grooming their coats, so they typically don't need help keeping clean. Plus, if necessary, there are other ways to keep your cat clean that do not involve bathing them. For example, you can use cat-safe wipes. As discussed earlier, regularly brushing your cat will also help keep its fur clean. You should only bathe your cat in extenuating circumstances, like if it's unable to groom itself or if it is extremely dirty. Number 16. Leave your cat alone for long periods of time. While cats are naturally independent animals, they should not be left alone for extended periods. Ideally, your cat should not be alone for more than 8 to 10 hours at a time. You should not leave your cat on its own for more than 24 hours. If you are going out of town or you will be out of the house for more than 24 hours, it is not sufficient to leave out food and water for your cat. Cats need company and attention, and they should always have someone looking out for them even if you aren't available. Number 17. Leave windows and doors open. Cats are naturally curious animals, and they are also very stealthy. These two traits in tandem means that cats are excellent escape artists. If you provide an opportunity for your cat to make a quick dash out of the house, it will more than likely take it. Open windows and doors are practically begging your cat to go explore. Cats have even been known to push screens out of windows to go investigate a bird's nest or a squirrel. For your cat's safety, it's best to never leave your cat around open windows or doors unsupervised, especially when you are not home. Number 18. Ignore changes in behavior. Cats will often show pain or illness in subtle ways. If you notice changes in your cat's usual behavior or routines, such as excessive hiding, lethargy, or anxiety, be sure to take your cat to the veterinarian. It is important to take note of changes in your cat's behavior as they could be indicative of underlying health conditions or may be a sign of pain. Number 19. Put off trips to the vet. It can be easy to put off checkups and annual visits to your veterinarian, especially if your cat is seemingly healthy. However, it is important to take your feline friend to the vet at least once a year to ensure that your cat is healthy and happy. Many health conditions are not always visible, and only a trained professional will be able to pick up on them. So it is important to get your feline friend regularly checked out. The last thing you want is for a health condition to go unchecked and spiral out of control. Number 20. Skip heartworm and flea treatments. If you have an indoor cat, you may be tempted to skip out on heartworm or flea treatments for your cat under the belief that your cat can't come into contact with those illnesses while indoors. However, this is a common misconception. Fleas or ticks can easily enter your home on your clothes or shoes, as can heartworm-carrying mosquitoes through windows or doors. It is always best to be safe rather than sorry and take preventative measures to protect your cat from fleas and parasites. Number 21. Give your cat non-cat medications. You should never give your cat medications that aren't specifically designed for cats. While it can seem like a good idea to give your cat your dog's flea medications or your over-the-counter painkillers, it can be extremely harmful to your cat's health. Many dog and human medications contain ingredients that are lethal to cats. Administering non-cat specific medications could be deadly, and it should always be avoided. Now that we've gone through the list, it's time for Cat of the Week. This video's Cat of the Week is Pippin Sirius. His guardian says, "In 2014, I lost my beloved ginger Manx girl cat and was so sad that a person I had worked for said she found a small black kitten in the engine of her car, and if I wanted him, she would bring me him, which she did. When she did, this small kitten boy jumped on the back of my sofa, looked at me, and began to purr. I said, well, I've been adopted, and he has been with me ever since. Congratulations, Pippin, keep being pawsome." To enter your cat for a chance to be featured, visit the entry link in the description box below. If you have made any of these mistakes before, try not to beat yourself up, but it is important to learn from them for the future. So did any of these things surprise you? Let us know in the comments section. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up because it helps other cat lovers find our content. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next Catterday for another video.